Hey guys, Mystic here, and this is one of the more interesting lore posts from the Spamton Sweepstakes. I thought I should give this its own video because it's about Noelle and this weird ice palace in the Dragon Blazers game and the Deltarune world, so there's some really interesting stuff here. It's another one of the hidden links from the whole Spamton Sweepstakes stuff, so if you like this video, then be sure to subscribe, and I'm going to be covering a lot of Spamton Sweepstakes stuff, so I'll make it worth your time. So, did anyone else wander around this screen as a kid? And this link will actually take you to this page. It's just the official Dragon Blazers website thing, and it'll just take you back here, but the actual thing that she is referring to here seems to be this, and I'll get to this later, but this is the maze that she's kind of talking about, or at least what everyone speculates to be. And I'll get to this page at the end of this, but just keep this in mind, this is what she is really referring to here. So, the cross-shaped maze in the ice area from Dragon Blazers. Once you go into it, no matter where you go, you'll always be brought back to the same route. Normally, one of the characters is supposed to guide you through the maze, but it became one of the most famous, or should I say infamous, parts of the game, because if you go there without that character, you'll get basically stuck forever. The developers actually say something about this in the manual. It warns you this glitch is actually one of the bad guy's magic spells. Yeah, sorry guys, I think you were just eating a little bit too much fruitcake when making this part of the game. As a kid, I had no idea that this was a glitch. I literally spent hours on the screen wandering around thinking there was an exit. The thing is, there actually is one. Somehow kid me was so stubborn, I think I went every single possible direction somehow. Then, the last direction you go is up. If you do that, you'll find a door that doesn't appear anywhere else in the game. This shocked me so much as a kid, I screamed and pulled my controller so hard it unplugged the console. I actually started crying, but I knew my mom would turn off the game if she heard me, so I held my breath and started hiccuping and gasping. I literally thought I was going to choke on my tears. It only made me cry more that I had to plug the game back in by myself. I was so scared that I would get electrocuted and die from the wires. I was actually always afraid of electrical sockets too, because I thought they were looking at me. Come on, I wasn't a weird kid, I promise. I got over it after that. So I started the game again, and with my hand shaking, I went back into the maze. But what's super weird was that somehow I was able to get right back to the door. I was so happy I almost started screaming again, but remembered to hold my breath halfway. Now, I was going to be able to see what was in the secret door. Or so I thought. It was locked, and I've never been able to find any key in the game that opens it. Since then, I can actually get to the door pretty consistently if I concentrate. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, and it feels different every time, so I can't give any advice. I know this sounds really fake, but if anyone ever figures out a way to open the door, please sign my guest book. I'll even put you in my Hall of Fame, you know, so there could be someone else in it besides me. And so that is the end of the post. It's really odd, but the reason why I think you can see why everybody thinks it's this is because of this door here, that when you click on it, it links back to this. So this is almost confirmed to be the maze here, and also if you click back on the guest book whole thing here, it just takes you back to this once again, which is kind of interesting. It's just another Dragon Blazers page. It's just the one that says how many secret links there are, and yeah, it's a weird post. It seems to be a parallel to the Gaster door in Undertale, but the weird part is that the Gaster door in Undertale can be opened. It doesn't require a special key. It doesn't just not open for whatever reason, so it's very odd. Also, the whole theme of ice and an ice palace, there's a lot of weird snow stuff going around. Like, it seems like there are weird ties to Noelle here, because obviously she becomes an ice mage when she enters Chapter 2's Dark World, So yeah, if you guys have any ideas about what this means, let me know in the comments, but basically how you get to here is, I'll cover this link in a new video, but basically, this is another one of the secret links that's very odd. I'm going to cover in more detail in a separate video, but basically you click the TV, you have to scroll all the way down, and then there are two boxes here, which when you scroll they don't quite fit in, and this top one here brings you to this ocean page, which if I unmute it, it has this weird ocean.mp3 sound, and so it's just a blue screen, but if you scroll all the way up, then you can see it's actually the Ice Palace room. So, very interesting stuff. Make of this what you will. I'll probably do a further analysis in the future if anything comes up with this. So, subscribe to not miss that. But yeah, hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video, guys.